I just bought into a construction company that turned into two construction companies. Now you might be thinking, what is an agency owner doing buying construction companies? And it's a question I've been asked, not least by my team and my wife and myself. So let me explain. In the 12 years that I've had Exposure Ninja, we've worked on loads of different campaigns for all types of different clients. And it's been amazing to see the growth that digital marketing can bring different types of businesses. And because we've worked across so many different industries, I've always really enjoyed looking at how each of these different businesses in each of these industries is run, how they grow, how scalable they are, how much of a lever marketing and digital marketing in particular can be. So last year I handed over the running of Exposure Ninja to Charlie and made her CEO. I'm still involved in Exposure Ninja, particularly when something interesting happens, but day to day, Charlie and the amazing team at Exposure Ninja are running that business, which then means that my job is to go and build a group of companies. So let me explain my plan. At the moment, we've got Exposure Ninja, which is a digital marketing agency. In phase one of the plan, I would go and acquire some other marketing agencies that were complementary to Exposure Ninja. So let's say they had related services, or they dealt with clients that were smaller or larger than Exposure Ninja. All of these agencies would be able to learn from each other, passing best practice, sharing clients, and generally helping each other grow, building a bit of an agency group. This would also give me experience at M&A. Cool? Phase two of the plan will be to go and invest or acquire businesses in other areas completely outside of marketing. These are industries that the agencies have worked in and know that digital marketing is a big growth lever. And these businesses could be in any area, for example, commercial cleaning or construction or software or healthcare. We could then use the agency group as a growth lever to help these different businesses grow. Now, if it turned out that these businesses were industries that actually well suited a roll-up strategy, for example, a lot of the companies didn't really have an exit plan, there may be aging founders or maybe very fragmented, what we could decide to do would be to do mini roll-ups in each of these industries, using the agency group as a growth lever to build out these different subgroups. Now, we'd start off with the whole thing having a senior leadership team, but eventually each of these different groups would have their own senior leadership team. Is that cool? So why construction? Well, since the start of the year, I've spoken to a couple hundred marketing agencies and things are progressing nicely with a handful. I would expect that by the end of the year, I'd have at least one other marketing agency in the group. But I also got talking to the founder of the construction business who's been following Exposure Ninja for a while. Long story short, I fell in love with the business, I fell in love with the opportunity and with the founder's passion and knowledge of the industry. I just thought this is something I've got to be involved with. The business I've bought into is in retrofit. This is basically making homes more energy efficient through things like insulating the walls, putting solar panels on and installing heat pumps. There's two types of customer for this business. Firstly, you've got private landlords and homeowners. And then secondly, you've got social housing, so housing associations and local authorities. We decided to break the business into two because these are such distinct audiences. We needed to communicate very differently to each one. So that's exactly what we've done. So the first thing I did is give these businesses to Exposure Ninja to do a full rebrand because the whole visual identity thing needed quite a bit of work. Now I've got to say the results are insane. It's great being a client, particularly for branding work because branding stuff is so exciting to get back. And I'll share that stuff soon. It's been pretty wild getting to know the whole retrofit industry, but it's super exciting and there's so much to learn, which I find really engaging. So let's see how far we can get with it.